As you may have noticed, these videos of me are not real. It's an AI-generated clone, based on my likeness, created using Argil AI. So it's with great pleasure that I introduce our next speaker, Argil AI's co-founder, Laodis Menard. Argil is an innovative platform that empowers users to create videos featuring AI clones in just a few minutes. Thanks to Argil as well for being one of Ecom Agency's gold sponsors and helping to bring this summit to life. Laodis will show us how you can use his platform to generate the most performing videos with ultra-realistic avatars without editing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Laodis.
Hey there, I'm Laodis. In that session, I will convince you that video must be a part of your strategy in 2025, and I will show you how you can create extremely engaging videos in a few minutes, and very low effort. Oh, by the way, I am the AI avatar of Laodis. I'll let him take the floor. Hey, human Laodis.
Thanks, AI Avatar. So yeah, my goal here is to show you that in 2025, video is going to be a part of your strategy. And in video, you have several aspects that need to be really good. The first is, of course, if you have someone that is there, it's going to be an AI avatar and needs to be super realistic, or unless you want to shoot it yourself, but it's going to be super expensive. That's why we built Argel to do super cheap video with AI avatars. But the second part is, even if you get a really good avatars like we have today, you will also need to add a bunch of stuff to make your videos super engaging. It can be captions, it can be music, it can be good transitions. It's a lot of stuff that will add to the dynamism of your video. And at Argel, we've built the most engaging avatars and also the most engaging platform, the simplest way to really create an engaging video in a few minutes. So I will show you how to create a video in a couple of minutes, starting from an article. I will show you all the really cool stuff that the platform has. So I will go to start a new video. Here I have two options. I can either create a new video from scratch, which could work if you just have a script that you have. But I will show you something even cooler, which is called our article to video feature. Here, what I did is I copied the link of this article from our blog, and I'm just going to paste it here. I can also add instructions. So I can say, for example, like make it super engaging or viral, or you could agree, disagree, make it short, long. We have several formats that you can have, social media, for example, and also a more like editorial content if you want to put it in your blog. The reason we created that article to video feature is because if you have a lot of articles, if you already do SEO, for example, you have a big incentive in both repackaging the content of each of your blog articles into social media videos, because it's basically like free repackaging. It's going to be super easy, and you can just like fill your TikTok account with that. But you can also place the videos inside your articles, and this will improve your SEO and your rankings. So here I'm just going to click next, and what it's going to do, it's going to generate a script for that video that makes more sense for, like, in this case, for social media. So really what we do is like we read the article, we look at all the images and everything, and we try to figure out how can I make a really engaging TikTok video or social media video for that. And if I had chosen the more classic way, it would have a different tone, a more formal tone, for example, that would be more suited for your article. It would be closer to the feel of the article, and also longer in length.
Oh, hey, I'm interrupting you a second to let you know that there is a 30% discount on all plans for a year using this code at the top of my screen, just for you. Make sure to grab it now.
So here I just arrived on the screen to choose my avatars to incarnate that video. So I have a set of personal avatars that I can use with different setups, but I can also use avatars from Argel, for example, if I don't want myself to be there. So we have social media optimized avatar. We also have like more professional looking with different roles, and some that are just like really good for doing masterclasses or educational content, for example. For this, since it's a TikTok video, I will go with the very like dynamic, engaging avatar, which is Zoe. And as you'll see, Zoe has different styles, which is super nice if you want to do a lot of content with the same avatar. She has a version of her in her living room, in her bedroom, in her laptop, and in her car. Actually, you know what? I'll actually take one of my avatars. It's probably going to be better. So let me check, because my avatar also has several cameras that I can show you. So here the script is already basically done because it was transformed from the article automatically. And here I have an option where I can either do like dynamic splitting, so really engaging like a lot of cuts like you would see on social media, or normal, which will do like longer paragraphs, less cuts, more suited for masterclass or editorial. But in this case, I will go for a dynamic script. Next up, I can choose a bunch of options. And this, I think, is the heart of what we can do. And it's super, super cool because you can either like, for example, in this case, I will do a portrait kind of format. I can also enable or disable cameras. In that case, I have several cameras. I think I will disable the side camera because it's not optimal for TikTok kind of content, but I will keep the two facing cameras. As you can see, this feature pulled all the media from the article that is going to be automatically placed here. I can also do something that is super nice, which is add automatically generated images and B-rolls. And I can either use generated images or Google Images. One thing that's coming next week as well, or maybe it will be live by the time you watch this video, it's going to be video stock footage. And so our engine will pre-edit it and try to play that at the right time. So it's going to make it extremely simple to have a video that's ready to publish. And you can also choose the frequency at which you want to see B-rolls here. You can also set captions. Let's go for captions. You can see the way it looks there. I'll go for more dynamic, like TikTok captions. Music as well. I'm not going to put any music on this case. And here's one of our best features that we just released. It's called expressivity. Here you can literally tune and tone, like change the tone of your avatar to be more in a different style. So I can go for entertainment style, narrative style, excited, or advertising, or news. Most people just complain about, before we had that, a lot of people would complain about some of the voice being a bit too robotic. This fixes most of the problem. You can also play around with speed here and have more like accelerated videos if you want. This is also pretty nice for TikTok content, but for now, I think I'll just go for a more excited kind of tone. And then I can also enable or disable the automatic zooms. I will enable it so we can see what it looks like. So I'm going to click create here, and I'm going to have to wait maybe 30 seconds to 1 minute before I get my video. But what we're doing here is we're basically pre-editing the entire video. It has been entirely pre-edited for us. I will move this so it can work. So you can see is it pulled the images from the article, but it also added some images that were generated via AI. My script is on the left. I have a preview in the center. So this is a 9:16 ratio. And I'm going to show you a bunch of the stuff that we can do here. So first of all, let's preview. So I just realized that the sound isn't playing on the screencast, but don't worry, it's playing in the preview and you'll see it at the end of the video. Enjoy. So as you can see there, first of all, I have movements, my avatar, which is quite rare in AI avatar products these days. And the reason why is we have a feature right here that is called body language. And here in my avatar, I've shot a bunch of different movements. One of them is, for example, welcome, when I say hello with the hands. I also have like assertive movements where I'm more engaged. I can say thank you. I can say try this. There's a bunch of stuff that I can do. And for each of these segments, I can actually pick the body language movement I have. And it's even better because actually what our algorithm does, it chooses the best moment depending on what you say. So if you say hello, for example, we'll automatically choose the hello moment. The way to shoot that is in the documentation if you ever wonder, but it allows creating super engaging avatars. And most of the avatars that you will find on the platform already have a bunch of movements and different camera angles. Here I also have different cameras on this avatar. I have a profile camera, a close-up camera, and a wide camera that I can use to do a lot of dynamic, like engaging shots and transitions from me large to me closer, for example. I can pick a background here if I want to. We have a bunch of different backgrounds, but you can also upload a background that would match your brand guidelines. I can pick a music and I can manage, of course, the voice options. If I want to change some editing, I can as well like create new moments by just like splitting a moment or merging moments here. And on each moment, I have this super cool feature where I can just click here and I can add any media I want. So I can either upload a media, it can be an image, a video. I can also have AI images generated, or I can even go, so this is going to take a few seconds before it generates like images and proposition for it. But I could even go pull Google images automatically for that very moment. So what it does, it looks, look, I have a really nice thing for optimizing engagement and smart brain. So I will add this there and I'll preview it. So this is the preview. If I want to generate the video, I can just click generate here. It's going to show me the amount of credits that it's going to cost me. And I click generate here. And after 5 to 10 minutes, I will have my video ready. I'm going to show it to you right after. So yeah, here I show you in a few minutes how I could go from a simple article to a really cool video with my avatar or any avatar on the platform, where I could have control on the images, the B-rolls, making it more engaging, adding tone to my avatar, but also adding B-rolls, music, captions, and basically having a really cool video that's ready to post in a few minutes. We also have an integration via API and an integration on tools, no-code tools like Make. The idea being, if you really want to automate and scale your content, you can even choose not to go to the platform and just send us queries and have videos generated automatically. So there's a bunch of ideas for Make as well. You can, for example, every time someone posts a newsletter, it can be transformed into a video, but you can also do that for UGC ads. You can do that for educational content, for example. You can transform a tweet in a really educational video. We also created a folder with 50 ideas of using video for your business or whatever your goals is that I will link somewhere here. So I'll remind you that there's a 30% discount for a year with that code that you see on the screen right now. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you and have fun with video.
Want the secret to high converting content for brands? It's UGC AI using AI clones. UGC AI uses AI to mimic human creativity. With the need for scalable content in 2025, UGC AI helps creators make better content faster. 60% of marketers use AI, so now's the time. UGC AI makes processes efficient, optimizes engagement, and maintains authenticity. UGC is real people telling real stories. UGC AI automates repetitive tasks, giving creators more freedom. In video, UGC AI produces consistent, engaging content faster. You can create entire videos in under 10 minutes for maximum impact, minimal effort, and powerful results.
Thank you, Laodis. We look forward to seeing what else e-commerce brands will be able to create with Argil.